The general election has ended with a large Tory majority. How remarkable is that? That's what I want to talk about in this video, so let's get started. Hi, I'm Mark, welcome to my channel and welcome to a new Brexit video. If you are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe, click the little bell and the notifications so you won't miss another Brexit video in the future. Results for all the seats but one are now in. St. Ives will take a little bit more time due to harsh weather conditions, and they have to shift ballots from some islands to a central location, and so that might take some time as well. But the big majority for Boris Johnson is already absolutely clear. First, I'm just going to give you a quick reminder about the seats. Keep in mind there's one seat still coming. It will either go to the Tories or the Lib Dems, I guess, because St. Ives is a marginal seat between the Tories and the Lib Dems. So far the Tories got 364 seats, Labour 203 seats, and that will stay that way, I guess. The SNP got 48 seats, the Lib Dems got 11 seats, the DUP 8 seats, Sinn Féin 7 seats, but they will never go to Westminster, as you probably know. Plaid Cymru got 4 seats, the SDLP in Northern Ireland got 2 seats, the Greens got 1 seat, and the Alliance in Northern Ireland got 1 seat. That's a majority of 78 for the Conservatives without the 1 seat that's still missing. I will make some more detailed videos in the next days with vids on very special single topics around this election and what's to come in the next months. But for now, I want to give you a quick review of some, from my point of view, quite remarkable points. First of all, I have to admit that such a big majority for Boris Johnson was only 3rd place on my probability list I published a few days ago. I had a small majority for Boris Johnson as the most probable, followed by a hung parliament, and on 3rd place there was a big majority for Boris Johnson. But he got it, and it is the best result for the Tories since the 1980s. But remarkably, Boris only got 1% on the national vote more than Theresa May did in 2017, but still gained 47 seats so far, because, well, Labour kind of collapsed there. But that definitely will bring discussions back from the opposition about the electoral system in the UK. You have to keep in mind there, and they will use that as a reason. He got 45%, but far more than 50% of the seats. And one of the reasons, of course, will also be this is the worst result for Labour in almost 100 years. And yet, Jeremy Corbyn still didn't step down as a leader immediately. I remember many elections in Germany, and with devastating losses like this, latest on the next morning, the party leader would have stepped down immediately. But we come back to the topic in another video. Then another remarkable point is the SNP, of course. They got more than 80% of all the Westminster seats in Scotland. And that will definitely lead to a push for a second in the referendum next year. Nicola Sturgeon already indicated some of that, but I will get to more details in there in another video as well. Then there's one point where the polls were really wrong. They got a lot of things right, but the marginals, they just went all over to the Tories, but they got one thing completely wrong, and that's about the Brexit party. Not the part where they get no seats. They didn't get any seats that I predicted before as well, that they get 0 seats, but they also predicted they will take, for every Labour vote they take away, they will take 2 votes from the Tories. And obviously in this election they took far more voters from Labour than from the Tories. And then there's the leaders of the Lib Dems and the DUP, Jo Swinson and Nigel Dodds. They both lost their seats and are gone now. That's really a hard hit for both parties. So on Monday we will already see the new parliament. Boris Johnson just got back from the meeting with the Queen. I expect Boris to bring back his withdrawal bill next week already after the Queen's speech, so it can be legislated in time, so the UK will leave the EU with Boris Johnson's deal on the 31st of January in 2020. That also means that from that day on Nigel Farage will be without a job, and he already indicated that he's going to help Boris, not Boris, that's over. Now he will go and help Donald Trump and his campaign. We will have to wait and see what he meant with that. Regarding the bill, I don't expect any amendments. The majority of the Tories in Parliament is far too large for that. And so in my next videos, I will talk in more detail in separate vids about the responsibility of Jeremy Corbyn for this result of the Labour Party, the Brexit on January 31st, the transition period, of course, second independence referendum for Scotland. I also will do some, let's say, a little bit offside video, but it could be quite interesting for some of you. Some people indicated they would like to see something like this. Because of the discussions on the electoral system, I'm trying to make a video to show you if the people voted the way they voted yesterday on the German electoral system, what would the result be like? What would Parliament would look like if that happened? That could be quite interesting, so keep your eyes open for that, but also for all the other videos. I don't mind, by the way, if you like or share my videos. Maybe your friends might like to see that too. But for now, thank you for watching, have a nice day, and see you tomorrow.